Caris and Evan are given a tenancy handbook when they sign their tenancies. The handbook is a useful reference guide and tells them about their rights and responsibilities as starter tenants, including the different ways they can pay their rent. Caris pays her rent by direct debit, the easiest and most effective method of paying your rent. She prefers this because tenants who pay by direct debit can choose a payment date. Alternatively, like Evan, you can pay using an all-pay card via the website or by calling MHA's payment line, by online banking or phone. If you have difficulty paying your rent, please tell us right away. We can help. The worst thing you can do is struggle alone. Arrears quickly mount up and you can put your starter tenancy at risk. Don't be like Evan when it comes to your rent arrears. Contact MHA. We have specialist workers who can help with money and debt advice, as well as talk to you about employment and training opportunities. We want our tenants to feel safe in their home during their starter tenancy. When Caris has some money worries, she phones her new homes officer to talk through her options. Unfortunately, Evan doesn't get in touch and doesn't answer MHA's calls. His rent account goes into arrears. If you go into arrears, you risk losing your home. Talk to us. MHA can help you. Be a good neighbour. Please be respectful of those around you when it comes to your pets, parties, and parking. Noise nuisance and antisocial behaviour can be very stressful for your neighbours. There are top tips on how to avoid causing neighbour nuisance in your tenant handbook. If you are experiencing difficulty with one of your neighbours, like Caris, and you don't feel able to address it yourself with them, please get in touch. We can help. The high standards of MHA homes means that when Caris and Evan moved into their homes, they were well decorated and professionally cleaned. Carpets are also provided in flats. It is up to Caris and Evan to dispose of rubbish and to recycle, and to keep their homes to a good standard, including reporting repairs and issues to MHA quickly. Condensation is a frequent issue for new tenants. Caris stops condensation in her home by opening windows, putting lids on cooking pots, and not drying clothes on radiators. She keeps her home warm, which also helps to reduce condensation. If you cause damage to your home, even if it is accidental, you will be responsible for putting it right or paying MHA to put it right. Providing there have been no problems during the starter tenancy, a new homes officer will come and visit 9 months after a tenancy begins to see how the tenant is doing. Evan is having his starter tenancy period extended. This means his tenancy is at risk, and if his behaviour does not change, he is at high risk of losing his MHA home, instead of becoming an assured tenant. This is a permanent tenancy that gives additional rights. For Caris, who has an up-to-date rent account and no tenancy management issues, it is good news. Caris will now be given a permanent tenancy, called an assured tenancy, which gives her more security. For more information about your tenancy rights and responsibilities, check out your tenancy handbook or visit the MHA website at www.monmouthshirehousing.co.uk.